First Kieran stream. Let's go. Kieran 97 blankies.
You guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way.
It's a jolly morning. Would you like to try a peach mango pie with a side of I just wanna be part of your symphony? Because if you do, then let's go ahead and get started.
Hi, hey everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you guys are all doing good today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Ravi, congratulations on being first. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning to you. Good morning, Hi, hey, CV. Thanks for stopping by. And Yazzie, hello, hello, hello. Jojo, thank you for the lurk. Welcome in. Who else is here? Bara. Hi, hey. Something seems off. What seems off? And Lyra, good morning to you. And Juan, hello, hello, hello. And Lastiel, yeah, hey, good morning. Good morning. So, excuse me. Oh my god, I need some water. Where is my water? You guys notice there's some new things now, huh? I was messing around with some stuff because this is actually really funny because I was actually watching Lastiel's stream last night and I noticed that he had these rewards for first, second, and third. And I still don't know how to achieve it because Lastiel's thing is if you hit first, the reward changes to show who claims first. And I don't know how to do that, so I'm just gonna ask you right now. Can you show me how to do that? But I did look and saw that there's like that thing that you can do with the channel point redeems so that if someone hits first or if someone hits the hello, it'll say like how many times they've stopped by the stream or they've hit hello, right? Or got first or whatever, right? So I fixed that in, and now Yeah, I'm using Mix It Up. So I set it up. So Robbie was our first. So now he was number 1. And there's also a record count now. So now when he redeems it, it'll say how many times he's claimed first, which we're basically just starting from fresh today. So if you haven't already, make sure you redeem your Hiya Hey Heys so that you guys can start accumulating daily login bonuses, because today is the start of your first live. There you go. So that way you guys can keep track of how many times you guys have checked in and all that. And if you guys want to see how many times you've redeemed everything, floating through the rings of sunshine. Yeah, it's like a real gacha game. I, as a streamer, about to do it. I can see if Mix It Up can do the same. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. So if you guys want to see how many times you've redeemed everything, it's low. Okay, I'll turn it up. Let me go do that right now. I used sound alerts for this one, I think. If you guys want to see how many times you've claimed first, so far only Robbie has first because we're starting a new slate. It's going to be exclamation point first. And then if you want to see how many times you've checked in, it's going to be exclamation point Hiya. Hold on, I gotta go. Let me go turn up sound alerts. Let's jump into this life. Okay, is this better? Let me know if this sounds better. I'm gonna play it right now. That's like 100% volume, so if it's still low, that's all I can do for now, without having to disrupt the stream too much. I'm such a loyal viewer, I've tuned into every stream. Yeah, basically this is the start of the login bonuses, so make sure you claim your Hiya Hey Heys if you want to keep track of those. Hello everyone, I just realized your stream music reminds me of Jagalia Lost. That is such a huge compliment. That is really awesome. This is like one of my favorite BGMs that I've redeemed. Hi, Gay. Happy Pride Month. Hi, Clay. Welcome in. Clay, make sure to redeem your Hiya Hey Heys as well. There you go. Yeah, there you go. So now you guys can start your login bonuses. What do you get if you hit 10 login bonuses? Nothing! Woohoo! Nothing! But I thought it'd be fun, especially because the more that we do this, the more you guys can see how many times you've tuned into the streams. And then once we hit 300 something, you're gonna be like, holy crap, I've tuned into like a year's worth of streams. So that's the first thing that I had implemented. The second, you'll have to wait until Wednesday, if you know what I mean. Happy first stream, Kieran. What a great debut. Oh god, I don't want to debut again. That's too much. Debuting... That's too much stress. So I do want to implement in the future, because I'm treating this like a login bonus. I thought this was really cool. This was also inspired by my sister and my friend Dotori NPC. She does this thing where when you do your Hiya Hey Hey check-in to her stream, it's a stamp card. So she's treating it like a stamp card. Like when you go to a boba place or a coffee shop or whatever, you have your stamp card, and then every time you get a number of stamps, you get a reward or whatever. I want to see if I can commission an artist that can make a little ticket, so that we can make, whenever you guys redeem Hiya Hey Hey, a little ticket animation shows to show that you redeemed a little stamp card ticket. A Subway free sub card. Yeah, something like that. But, because especially, you guys know how, those ticket arts are, really popular now? Or, it's just, the cute little ticket shape, and then it has, the characters and stuff in. I would love to have something like that to have on stream. And then, it's almost like you guys are checking in your tickets to come to my live show. So, that is something that I want to work on this year. Hopefully, I can find someone to get that done with. So, there's that. And also, I just got this morning. I got it at 3 a.m. But I've been waiting on this. I'm super excited to get to share it with you guys. Can we go ahead? Let's get some super nannies in the chat.
You guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way.
I'd like to see some siren plumes as I get to share the one thing that I'm super excited to share with you guys. Where is she? Where is
You
she?
guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way.
I'm so happy to finally get to share with you guys the Office Siren Kieran art. Here we go. You guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way. I love this art so much. This is commissioned by Y Sensei, who's a really, really, really good artist. And it's just so good. I was really inspired by the that one Zenless Zone Zero artwork. You guys know of Harumasa. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, so it's really, really good. They draw really big, delicious, beefy boys. And there is a second version of it, but I don't know if I want to show it on stream or not. But this artwork will be going live on Twitter at, I think I scheduled it for like 2 or 3 p.m. PST. Oh, I know which Harumasa you're talking about. Yeah. But I'm super excited. I love this artwork. Maybe I'll share it on the Discord. I don't know. Technically, my Discord's art channel rules are like, you need to have done the art yourself. But I mean, if it's artwork I commissioned, I probably should share it with you guys. But I just love that, like, the Office Siren aesthetic has like overtaken our community. And I think it's really fun. I love it. I love that image, the illustration for Harumasa. And I love this one even more too now. I've even made it like my phone wallpaper and my computer wallpaper and everything. But yeah, that was so exciting. And now I'm so happy to share it with you guys. What else did I want to do? What else did I want to talk about? Oh, yes. I also wanted to check in with you guys with the 365 Daily Gratitude project that I've been working on. Because today's check-in question is going to be a little bit associated with it. So I wanted to show you guys what the jar is looking like right now, because I have this Ace Attorney jar that I was putting all of my daily gratitude slips in. And it's only day 19 of the first month of the year. And look how full the jar is already looking. There's so many different Post-it notes that I have of different little messages of gratitude that I get to talk about in my daily life. And I'm not going to go over all of them just yet. We're going to save it for the end of the year stream again. I know, right? It's already day 19 of the first month. January is already almost over. I know. I think we're going to need a bigger jar. So I'm either going to get a bigger jar or a box. But I like the jar just because it's glass. So like you can see physically all of the different messages that I wrote, right? And I'm going to show you guys one of the ones I wrote for this week because I wanted to go over this with you guys. So this was from the 14th, so 5 days ago. And I went to Daiso and I saw these cute little grid note paper style sticky notes. And then they also had these cute Kettlepie stickers. So I figured, why do I need to go buy a bunch of different sticky note designs when I could be buying a bunch of sticker designs to get to, put them in the daily notes of gratitude? Hi, Drago. Good morning. Welcome in. So I have these cute Kettlepie stickers, and I wanted to ask you guys, today's check-in question is, what are your favorite cute aesthetic characters, artists, or themes? If you know anyone that specializes in making stickers and stationery, if you know any characters that are meant to be cute like Sanrio, etc., what are your favorites? So I can look into getting stickers and stuff. Because I want to go ahead and look at the end of the year when we look at the daily notes of gratitude, we can have all these cute different stickers and sticky notes to have. Kieran. I'm working on trying to get Kieran stickers. I think Kieran stickers would be really fun. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions. The Moopsie. He's my favorite. You're my best friend. Moopsie. What is this? Oh, Memory Alpha. Is this like a... Oh, it's Star... Yeah, I forgot you love Star Trek. Moopsie Star Trek. I'm actually writing notes on these sticky notes now too. Tuxedo Sam and anything. Oh, Moomin! Moomin would be good too. Moomin. Sanrio. Pom Pom Pudding, I love him so much and I would die for him. Every time I see some merch of him out in the wild, I got a rabid rage and I have to get it. But Sanrio merch is so expensive. Hi, Soup Space. Hi, hey, hey. The strawberry shortcake count. I'll write her down. I'll write her down. I used to do this thing where whenever I would try to take notes during a stream, I would write it down on, or I would type it out using the sticky notes on my computer, but I would never look at them anymore. So now that I have all these sticky note pads, I'm trying to write things down on them so that I physically cannot miss them. Like I have to see them. So cute characters and aesthetics. This is also good for me too, because I don't really handwrite things much these days anymore, and I don't want my handwriting to get too sloppy. So I need to get in the use of having my hand muscles remember how to write again. Oh, Miffy! Miffy and Puka. Puka. I don't know if I have a specific cutesy character fave, but I do love anything Calico Cat. My friends always give me little figure stickers of Calico Cat. Calico Cat. What is this? Let's see this. Oh, just like regular cats? Found a video to redeem to replace the name. Oh, cool, thank you. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. So that way, if someone tries to redeem first, they can see who they lost to. And I think that'd be extremely hilarious. That's what you get to win. You get to win nothing but bragging rights for one stream. And then if the stream disconnects because of my bad Wi-Fi or something, then another person can fight for first again. But yeah, I've been super into just writing things on notepads and things on stream. Gacha pools? What could we try doing gacha pools with? Oh, you know what? Han had this really great idea. They would do, whenever they would get a sub, the sub animation would be like the Genshin Wish animation, and then it would show splash art of their VTuber, right? Maybe we could do a gacha redeem where you could roll and then different artworks that I've commissioned can show up on the stream. Artworks or fan art and stuff like that. I don't know. But I mean, why would you want to waste your points, you know? That's not a consumable resource, right? You want to be able to see how many times you've logged onto the stream. That would be so cool, though. I wonder if Mix It Up can do that. If it's every time you get 10 logins, then it'll roll for a different artwork to show. I wonder if someone can look into that, because I'm streaming right now. But that'd be fun. That'd be fun. But how are you guys doing? It's Sunday. It's Sunday, a day of rest, but not for me. If you know the reference, you know the reference. We collect them. Yeah, I would try to get them all. Yeah, today, I'm good. I got some good sleep. That's good. I actually got I got decent sleep. So I went to sleep pretty early last night, and then I woke up at 3 a.m. and then I saw that I got the office siren commission. So I was like, oh my God. And then it's when you wake up in the middle of the night and you go turn on your computer and it's just blindingly bright. You're just ah! So it was on my computer. I was making sure I had all the files and everything. And then I made a wallpaper for my phone and all that. And then I went to back to sleep. and I woke up again. I think I woke up at like 8 or 9 a.m. and like I've got enough sleep, so it felt good, right? But I also had the weirdest dream last night. It was so like bizarre and strange. I don't know if I want to talk about it because I don't think Hiro or Mumu are here on the stream. So, but it was such a weird dream. And I think I had a second dream after I went back to sleep again, but I don't remember what that one was now. But I remember when I had that first dream, I was so like taken aback by it that I had to like write it down and message it to Kiro because I was like, whoa. But I always have weird dreams. I never have normal dreams anymore about... That's not true. Sometimes I have dreams about going back to school. Sometimes I have dreams about being back in band, but I never... Or it's like I get killed or something. I don't know. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma, you know? But today we're going to be playing some Ace Attorney. We're doing Dual Destinies, the DLC episode. We're going to go into the trial, the first part of the trial. And then as you guys know, I like to break it down. So we'll do investigation, trial, investigation, trial. If the trial is not too long and we have extra time, because I'm going to go get dinner with my sister, but like later in the evening. So if we still have time and I'm still feeling up for it, I kind of want to play some Baldur's Gate afterwards. I have dreams about going back to school and having a fully identical schedule to how it was when I was actually in school. Then my teeth fell out. Oh my God. I've never had a tooth falling out dream. I heard that like people have that and it's supposed to like say something about yourself or like your inner psychology, but I've never had a tooth dream. I've only had like dreams where I get killed. But then like my brain is like, no, you don't want to die. And then you wake up screaming. My mom says teeth falling out represents betrayal. Let me look that up. Let's see what that really means. You guys have any other interesting dreams? Dreaming about teeth falling out is commonly interpreted as a symbol of feeling insecure, anxious, or experiencing a sense of loss in your life, often related to a lack of control, personal appearance, or facing significant changes or transitions that make you feel vulnerable. It can also represent a fear of aging or a subconscious concern about dental health issues. I don't think I've ever had a dream about teeth falling out. I mean, I'm glad I don't, but like, that's so interesting that like, it's not just a one-time thing. Like many people feel that. Well, yeah. Is that everything I wanted to cover today? Yeah, no, I don't want to talk about girly pop lock stuff because I have some fun goops and gags I'm excited to share with you guys in the coming weeks. I once had a dream that all the roofs in my neighborhood were on fire, but the fire never spread. So it's just like a stagnant flame that doesn't spread. It's just only on your rooftop. It's like they're having like a little bonfire or something. The roof is on fire! It's like the meme of the girl in front of that. Oh my God. Isn't that girl like a whole adult now? Isn't she like at least like high school or older? Hold on. Girl roof on fire meme. Ew, it's an NFT? Disgusting. Zoe Roth was 4 years old when that photo was taken in 2004. So she's at least 24 years. She's 24 or 25 years old now. So she's like an adult. It was winter. It was pretty aesthetic. That actually sounds pretty cool, not gonna lie. Usually when I work with clients and their dreams, I ask them to focus more on what they were feeling in their dreams, such as fear, embarrassment, anxiety, and see if there's something in their waking life that evokes the same emotion. Okay, let's see. Well, like, it's weird because in the dream, I got, like, drugged, but I don't do drugs. So it's like, I don't know why that happened in my psychology or something. Unless, like, you're counting, like, Adderall. But, like, it was such a weird dream. It was weird. But anyways, I feel like it's still pretty early in the morning, so I think I want to do a 5-minute vocal warm-up just in case before we get into Ace Attorney, because I don't want to like ruin my voice. So let's go ahead and pull in the 5-minute vocal warm-up. I haven't done the 5-minute version in so long because I usually do the 10-minute version. Let's go ahead and mute the music. We're going to turn on the Chrome audio. And where is the... There we go.
We are starting with a hum.
Yano, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, gamers. Yano the wizard brings the spells. Hiya, hey, hey. Hope you guys are all doing good and had a great stream today. If you guys are new here, my name is Kieran. I am a magical boy idol VTuber, as well as a queer Filipino-American voice actor for animation, anime, and video games. What's going on? What were you guys up to? Hi, Yano. Hi, Majora's Mask. Hi, Gemstar. What were you guys playing today? Let's go ahead and give you a shout out. Echoes of Wisdom. I hope you guys had a great time playing.
He had them Alex bottom jeans boots with the sir with the.
Is this a song about Alex? Hold on. The shoutouts are always so wonky slush. Let me give you another one.
Because it's the stream title, right? And so Zelda in the morning, Zelda in the evening, Zelda at supper time. When Zelda's on an echo, you can summon Zelda anytime. There we go.
I love that they ended up being songs. It's so great. Poppy Lover, thank you for the biddies. You did some Phoenix Wright 1 and then it wasn't enough, so you did Echoes of Wisdom. Wait, you're literally doing what my game plan is today. I'm gonna play some dual Destinies, and then if I feel like it, I might do some Baldur's Gate. But we're also in the middle of doing some vocal warm-ups, so if you guys would like to join me in the warm-ups, feel free to sit back and relax. Otherwise, if you gotta go, make sure you take care of yourself, go drink some water, give yourself a nice stretchy, and don't forget to take your meds if you need to. And also, Yano, don't forget to redeem your Hiya Hey Heys, because now we have a daily login bonus system. So if you go redeem your Hiya Hey Hey for 1 channel point, you have a new login bonus. But there you go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do our vocal warm-up again.
We are starting with a hum. Now, mum.
Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum.
Now, lip roll arpeggio. Arpeggio on Goog.
Goo 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 goo. 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 La goo goo la goo goo goo. La goo goo la goo goo goo. La boo boo la boo boo boo. La goo goo la goo goo goo. La goo goo la goo goo goo. La goo goo la goo goo goo. La boo boo la boo boo boo. 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 I hope another raid happens to this. La boo boo la boo boo boo. 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 Oh, that's it. I always forget the 5-minute one ends like there. I'm so used to the 10-minute one now. Hi Medi, thank you for redeeming your daily login bonus. 5 minutes is so quick. 5 minutes passes by so fast. I used to feel so bad about doing these on stream because I feel like I'm wasting your guys' time, but ultimately, like, they really do help out because I already sound a lot better than I did 5 minutes ago. I started using these before my streams because of you doing them once. It's really important, especially if you're not, like, you know, if you're gonna be streaming for a long periods of time, you want to be making sure that your machine is well oiled up, because if you, it's like, you know, if you just go in without having like the warming up and whatnot, like, and you, especially if you're gonna be like reading dialogue that has like yelling or screaming or battles or anything like that, that is like the easiest way for you to fuck up your voice. And the thing is, your voice is like it's your instrument, right? It's your body. And if you mess it up, then like it's only gonna take longer for you to come back into full shape, especially if you're streaming again after messing it up, or you're doing more work or whatever. Then if you mess it up and then you do more work and you fuck it up even more, then it's gonna take longer to get better, and then you're really gonna get like to the point where you cannot do anything. So I'm super insistent on doing them. I don't always do them, but I think they're really important for when you do need to do them. But I'm glad that you've been picking up on them. I'm glad. I especially just do them when I do Ace Attorney days because, like, Ace Attorney, I'm reading for like 50 different characters at once, right? But let's do it. Let's get into the game. Are we ready, gamers? Let's go! Oh, wrong one. Oh. Hiya, hey, hey. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're doing well. All right, let's get back into Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney Trilogy, Dual Destinies Special Episode Turnabout Reclaim. I just wanna be part of your symphony. We're gonna take Shamu to court. No context, because if you guys see this and you're like, what the hell is going on? That's exactly what should be happening. July 21st, 9:21 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. Good morning, Mr. Wright. Good morning. Chipper as ever this morning, I see. I'm just thankful we actually get to have a trial for Orla. As a matter of fact, I just ran a few laps around the courtroom to get extra pumped. And I just splashed my face with some water to get the sleep out of my eyes. Oh, and I queued the Swashbuckler video so we can watch it anytime. Swashbuckler video added to the court record. Thanks. It just might help our case. By the way, have you seen some serious dark... You have some serious dark circles. You stay up late watching this? What? Me? No, I just woke up early, that's all. Guess I need to cover them up. I get ragged on enough as is by Prosecutor Blackquill. Speaking of being pumped, I'm pretty fired up for this trial too. It's been a while. That explains why your hair's spikier than usual. I mean, look at it. It's all super pokey and prickly and stuff. It's amazing. That was a compliment, right? Good luck, Mr. Nick. I'll be cheering you on from the gallery. Thanks, Pearls. It's been so long, I'm actually a little nervous. Good morning, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, Mr. Rhines. Came to watch the trial? I'll conveniently know. Yeah, Sasha's back at the aquarium with the orca. So I thought I'd better come here to watch for her. Well, don't you worry. We're gonna win for Orla. Isn't that right, boss? Right. One unprecedented trial coming right up. And also the main character of this game's not here for this trial. What's his name? Polly Pocket? July 21st, 9:30 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 4. All rise! Court is now in session for the trial of Ora Shipley. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Must we waste words on this? Prosecutor Simon Blackwell, known as the Big Daddy Twisted Samurai, is a prosecutor who's also a convicted felon. They say he's never conducting a trial without his loyal hawk Taka by his side. Mr. Wright, it's been quite a while since I've seen you like that. Oh, wait. Maybe I shouldn't be wearing that. Hold on. I love the Feeny sweater, but I feel like we need to... It's his big break, right? We need to go back and put him in the sexy suit. Office Siren, Phoenix, right? We'll keep Athena in hers. Her sailor uniform's cute, but... There we go. Mr. Wright, it's been quite a while since I've seen you like that. The lawyer suit, or the lawyer image suits you. You look younger somehow. Thank you, Your Honor. You look as young as ever yourself. No! I don't have enough screenshot space! I love him. Ha ha ha. Well, I'll have to keep up with you folks after all. Tedman, welcome in. Hi, hey, hey. By the way, has the defendant arrived in court yet? That's exactly why I did my vocal warm-up, so that I can do that on command. Add a redeem that lets us screenshot? Osa. I think that'd be funny, but you guys have to but you guys have a stream delay. So whenever you guys say screenshot, it's probably not when I'm actually in the game, right? Surely you jest your boldness. Wait, was he British? Do you guys remember if I gave him a British accent or not? Did you not receive the memo? I don't think I gave him a British accent. The defendant, Aura Shipley, is an orca at the ship-shaped aquarium. An orca? Arrangements for this trial were made only yesterday, so I didn't have the time to review. But an orca as a defendant? It's patently absurd! Direct your comments to the defense. He's the absurd fellow who insisted on defending the orca in court in the first place. Absurd or not, I will carry out my duty to defend my client. His hair's like a skunk, a sexy skunk. Your duty to defend your crying and... Don't you mean your crying orca, Mr. Wright? If we are to proceed, we must treat the orca as we would any other defendant. Every soul, be it man or beast, is of equal value. The question is whether that soul is painted in black or white. Painted, not painted. Take Taka, for example. He is as human in spirit as you or I. The real question is, am I in for more pain as always? Orca or not, I suppose the defendant is still a defendant. And I vow to render my verdict fairly and impartially. Ahem. Now then, Prosecutor Blackwell, your opening statement, if you would. I suppose I can hardly leave it to someone who knew nothing of the defendant. Very well. Listen carefully. The orca murdered the owner of Ship-Shaped Aquarium and the aquarium's orca pool. The orca apparently toyed with the victim mercilessly as he died. A sadistic orca? What a chilling thought. And where exactly is this defendant now? Inside this. A Nokia cell phone? A Nokia flip? A cell phone, Prosecutor Blackwell. Time marches on, baldness, with or without us. I borrowed this TV phone from the aquarium, which allows us to interact with the orca. A TV phone? Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. This game did not come out before iPhones. This game came out during the 3DS era. TV phone, a cell phone used by the Shipshape Aquarium staff. This model can connect to TVs and can be used to conduct teleconferencing. It's a Zoom phone?
We will be able to view the defendant in question on this large monitor. Fulbright, prepare for transmission. Ha ha ha! You got it, Prosecutor Blackwell! We will proceed with the defendant on telecast. So that is the orca that stands accused, is it?
Aw, she's waving her flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on.
Hola, wish Phoenix and Athena luck.
Oh, it's quite cute, isn't it? And this adorable creature is suspected of killing a man?
Orla's really pouring out the charm, huh?
She is far from cute. She is a violent, reckless animal. That's right! The name's Bobby Fulbright, and I'll take over the explaining from here. Now, if I could direct your attention to this diagram of the crime scene. Following the report of an orca attack, we, the police, raced on over to Shipshape Aquarium. There we found a gluist. There we found a guest who says she saw the orca and the victim from the visitor's corridor. As the witness was watching, the orca suddenly went crazy and attacked the victim. The orca was the only one there, therefore, no one else could have committed the crime. It's not quite finished, but I have a portion of the autopsy report here.
I think I just realized right now. I feel like my streaming dyslexia happens specifically because the text is still loading and I am trying to why didn't that work?
Hi, gay.
There
Happy
we go.
Pride Month.
PR Brox, welcome in. Hi, gay. Happy Pride Month. Make sure you redeem your hiya hey heys. I think it's because while the text is still loading on screen, my brain is trying to process it all right now, and it's not fully ready yet. So that's why I'm stumbling a lot whenever I read on stream, because I don't feel like I have it as bad when I'm just reading a book or something or a script. Should I just set the text speed to No, I think there is no way to adjust the text speed. Okay.
I can't imagine the terror of being attacked underwater by such a large creature. But attack it did. Prepare yourself for the grisly details, your baldness. The prosecution moves to introduce our witness, Fulbright. You got it, Prosecutor Blackwell. In justice, we trust. One brave lady whose fine sense of justice compelled her to speak, coming right up.
How dare you make me wait? Don't you know I'm a busy diva? I could have written an entire book for all the time I spent in that lobby.
Prosecutor Blackwell? Well?
Oh, Pop or Flop, Simon Blackwell. We introduced Pop or Flop after Dual Destinies, so is Simon a pop or a flop? I think he's a pop, especially after the ending of the game. Pop. Ooh, I just had a really good neck crack. Pop. All right. This diva, pop or flop? I'm Norma de Plume, and I'm a non-fiction writer. Am I the only one who isn't telepathic here? Looks like she can read into people's words just as well as I can read into people's hearts. Not everything needs to be a competition, Athena.
What? Norma de Plume? The great non-fiction writer Miss Norma de Plume herself? I've read all of your works and enjoyed them immensely. Have you heard of 50 Shades of Gay? Your million seller, The Great Grief of the Great Thief, is one of my favorites.
Oh, are you a fan, Your Honor? I could give you my autograph if you'd like.
Wait a second. I could swear you looked much different in the photos in your book.
Well, I use ones from 10 years ago in my book so that the paparazzi won't harass me.
There.
The judge seems so shocked. The visual disconnect must really be doing a number on His Honor's head. Could we get started, please? If I find you to be lacking as a judge, you will see your debut in my books.
Such harsh comments. Really must be the real Norma de Plume.
Who knew Miss de Plume was so famous?
Enough jabbering. Tell the court what you saw, and keep it brief.
I would thank you to not order me around. I'm perfectly willing to tell everyone what I witnessed. It was the moment of the murder.
Very well, then. Please proceed with your testimony.
The moment of the murder. I went to Shipshape Aquarium to see the killer whale. As I was watching
the killer!
whale from the visitor's corridor, it suddenly went crazy. I saw
the killer!
whale bite the victim to death with its huge mouth and deadly teeth. Attempting to remain calm, I reported the incident to the police immediately.
That adorable defendant really did all that? It must be much more vicious than it looks. Now deliver your judgment so I may carry out the sentence.
Objection!
The defense would like to do some defending first, if that's all right.
Must you drag this out with your tomfoolery?
Hold it!
The defense always has the right to cross-examine the witness, you know.
A fellow inmate told me just this morning. If you want something signed, all you need is a document and a witness.
Let me guess. They were convicted for contract fraud, right?
All we need in this case is the evidence and the witness to convict. It's as simple as that.
Looks like I guessed right. Sorry, but as Miss Sykes said, the defense has every right to cross-examine. Isn't that correct, Your Honor?
Yes, of course. You may proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. I shall relish the sight of you thrashing around in vain.
Hold it! Hold it! Why did you want to see the orca? Well, it is the featured attraction of the aquarium, after all.
Why waste energy on such tripe? There is but one attraction on Shipshape Aquarium that is worth anyone's time. And that is the penguins. Isn't that right, Taka, my friend?
Simon likes penguins. Alrighty then. I guess Prosecutor Blackwell's for the birds.
Guess I should jot that down. Note to self, Prosecutor Blackwell is on Team Rifle.
Birds on the brain. I love penguins. I don't think I've ever seen penguins in person. The way that Simon and I are the same age, but Simon looks so older and sexier, and I look... I don't want to talk about myself. I love penguins. I've never seen penguins. Well, I also don't... I don't think I've seen penguins at the aquarium, and I don't go to the zoo often. Are you more likely to see penguins at the zoo? Maybe I should go to the zoo.
And so you went to see the orca in its tank?
Yes, that's right.
Hold it!
The orca suddenly went crazy, did she? More of a zoo thing? Okay, yeah. Homophobia, thank you for following and joining the Konstellations. Welcome in.
Yes, it took a look at me and then all at once it started going berserk.
There's a penguin who fell in love with a cardboard cutout of an anime girl. I think I remember hearing about that. Did you do anything to make her angry?
I did nothing more than simply glare at it from the visitor's corridor.
She glared at Orla? Penguin anime girl, hold on. Grape-kun. Oh, but it was a penguin themed anime girl. The way that he has a Wikipedia page. Wait, was? Oh, he died in 2017. Whoa, he was 21 years old. Grape, colloquially known as Grape-kun, is a Humboldt penguin at Tobu Zoo in Miyashiro, Saitama Prefecture in Japan. He has an attachment to a cutout of Hululu, an anthropomorphic Humboldt penguin character from the 2017 anime series Okemono Friends. Earned him international fame and an online fan base. Grape-kun died after a brief illness in 2017 and was commemorated by the zoo and his fans. Oh. Yeah, it says he passed in 2017. Okay, so it says the zoo, they were doing like a whole thing with Kimono Friends, and then they put the penguin girl in his little enclosure, and he would stare at it for hours. That's, whoa. On October 9th, 2017, a festival honoring Grape-kun was announced the following month. However, these plans were canceled the next day due to Grape-kun's health suddenly declining. The zoo announced his death on the 12th of October. Whoa, oh my gosh. And that's what caused her to go berserk?
Objection! The reason the defendant went mad is not the issue here. Only what she did once she entered that state.
In any case, the killer! Whale began behaving wildly in front of my very eyes, and then...
Hold it!
So you're saying you saw the very moment of the victim's death?
That is exactly what I'm saying! Oh, it was simply dreadful! It was as frightening as losing one's manuscript just before a deadline!
I suppose for a writer, that would be pretty terrifying.
Eyewitness!
Ooh, Wendy.
Of the killer! Whale's horrific act, and I knew I had to do something, so...
killed it!
Why were the police the first ones you contacted?
I was afraid if I told the aquarium staff, they might try to cover it up. Of course, I immediately told aquarium security after my call to the police. I believe I deserve praise for my swift decision-making skills under pressure.
Mr. Plume is the most assertive witness I've ever seen. We'd better do our best to look like big shot lawyers if we want to match her intensity.
Mr. Plume, I praise your swift decision-making skills under pressure.
It was more kiss up than big shot.
I suppose it was unrealistic to expect big shot from Mr. Right. How fitting for a small fry to praise a big shot.
How about cutting this small fry some slack, you big meanies? The important thing here is, did she really see the moment of the murder?
You're raring to go, aren't you, Mr. Right? I see it in your eyes. And in your big, beefy heart.
Ha ha ha. I guess I really am a lawyer at heart. The visitor's corridor. Huge mouth and deadly teeth. Phoenix still gets dunked on even though he's kind of a big deal in the legal scene. I mean, he technically was disbarred and this is his first case back. Concussion from head trauma, bruised all over body. Death thought to be the result of an orca attack. Okay, so maybe it's the autopsy report. Okay, it's the first one of the stream, so let's all say it together on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. Wait, you guys gotta say it with me. 1, 2. Okay. Objection! It would seem that you're mistaken, Mr. Plume.
I beg your pardon?
The autopsy report does say death thought to be the result of an orca attack, but the actual cause of death is contusion from head trauma, not being bitten!
What? But I'm sure the victim was bitten.
I don't believe that can be true. The security footage doesn't show anything of the kind.
Objection!
Just as I suspected. I knew you would peek at the footage behind Fulbright's back.
What did you expect when he wouldn't play nice and share?
But unfortunately for you, the footage you saw was only one small part.
Huh?
Yesterday, after I decided to take this case to trial, I re-reviewed all of the evidence. Taka, the evidence I gave to you for safekeeping.
Guess that hawk is higher up on the pecking order than Fulbright and Blackwell's book.
Very well. Let's review the footage. What's this? The orca's biting the victim!
No way!
I hate to say that this appears to be a very damning evidence.
No! I can't believe Orla really bit him!
there's more. Look at this. This photograph was taken while the body was being examined.
There seems to be a strange bruise on the victim's right wrist.
I have the crime lab examine the bruise and calculate its relevance to the case at hand. What's more important right now is evidence that points to the orca as
the killer!
Look at the left side of the body. The orca's tooth marks in the victim's clothes.
Yes, they do appear to suggest that she did in fact bite the victim. I told you so. And then
the killer!
whale swam up toward the surface with the victim in its mouth.
Objection!
However, in the autopsy report, the cause of death is contusion from head trauma.
Objection!
You are much too impetuous. Naruhodo dono. Granted, the orca biting the victim was not the cause of death. The witness was mistaken about that.
Then what explanation is there for what the witness saw?
Did I not say in the beginning that the orca toyed with the victim mercilessly?
My goodness!
After killing the victim, the defendant swam around with his dead body in her mouth.
Just like any other predator toying with its prey.
Mr. Wright! The hearts of the people in the gallery are suddenly filled with fear. Fear of Orla.
So the defendant bit the victim after she had killed him. But if that's the case, then we must still figure out how the defendant killed the victim. Prosecutor Blackwell, do you have a sound theory to give this court?
I wouldn't be standing here if I couldn't prove whether the orca's heart was black or white.
But Orla is black and white. Her body, I mean.
Athena, please try not to provoke Mr. Prosecutor Blackwell.
This witness also observed the actual moment of the murder. Think back, word mistress. Think back to what you observed before the orca bit the victim.
I see what you're driving at. So that was the true moment of the murder, was it? So is Blackwell's hair, Athena? Oh my god, you're right!
Now explain it in a way that even these simpletons can understand. As if you were explaining it in less than 1 minute and 30 seconds on TikTok. Oh wait, that doesn't exist anymore here.
There you go again, talking about social media networks that just don't exist anymore. Stop this instant! But whatever. I don't mind telling my story on Xiaohongshu. I saw the killer whale before it toyed with the body as well. I saw it the moment it killed the victim by headbutting him. Orla killed the victim by headbutting him? That's right. It rammed the victim over and over again. Hi, Tsuki, welcome in.
Recall the autopsy report stated that there were bruises all over his body. Recall as well how persistent the defendant can be when she's attacking her prey.
And we all just saw
the killer!
whale headbutting the victim in the footage, don't forget. That footage backs up Mr. Plume's testimony. There's also something very important it does not show. Now do you see what a this
There's a killer.
whale is.
Objection!
I'm sorry, but I can't allow your testimony to stand unchallenged. I'm Misaki, welcome in. Yes, we're back to Dual Destinies. Looking at this footage, the orca certainly seems to be headbutting something. But you'll note that something is not the victim!
Oh, what?
Marilyn! I want to look away, but I can't. Even if it was the victim, you couldn't have seen him from where you were, could you?
What? Oh, well, I suppose not.
Mr. Plume, did you actually witness the victim getting headbutted by the defendant?
Let's see. Oh, I remember now. As I recall, a rock in the shape of a skull was obstructing my view.
So you're admitting that you couldn't see the victim?
Yes, I suppose I am. However, immediately after the headbutting, the victim came floating up. He came up from behind the skull-shaped rock, and his body was all limp. What else could I think except the killer whale was headbutting the victim?
Objection!
But if you didn't actually see the moment of the attack itself, then it's pure conjecture!
Objection! Must I do everything around here?
How dare you speak so rudely to me!
There's no need for hysterics. Clear your mind and recall how you reached your conclusion. Though you couldn't see what the orca was attacking, you didn't need to, did you? Because you knew she was behaving exactly as she had only 1 year prior.
Oh!
1 year ago.
That's right! Yes, that's it! That's how I knew the killer whale was headbutting the victim!
I'm sorry, but could someone explain exactly what happened a year ago?
If you must know, a very similar incident occurred only last year, in which the defendant murdered her trainer.
Oh, wrong one!
What? The orca murdered her trainer, you say?
What? Is that really true?
Oh, this is not looking good for us!
She got so nervous she farted on command.
It's all in this book. That book?
Of the killer.
Killer whale. That's Mr. Plume's latest work. I was just thinking of picking that up.
Oh no! A sexy lady!
Last year, the defendant killed her trainer in the middle of a show. The orca headbutted and bit the victim.
How long was I muted? Welcome in, Angora. How long was I muted for? I'm sorry. I'll reread the last stuff. Let me also add this to the pin. Hold on. Thank you, Osaf. Cool. Make sure you guys redeem your hey so that you guys can keep track of your login bonuses.
No! Now everyone's even more convinced that Orla did it!
You were doing so well, but now everyone in the room has had a bad impression of Orla. I don't want to think she did it, but it's hard to keep on believing in somebody who can't even tell me her side.
Phoenix, Athena, you've got to believe in Orla. Where have I heard this before? Where have I heard this before? Hold on, I gotta dig through my screenshot folder. The punchline! It's drifting away! The punchline! It's drifting away! Damn it, I need to have that screenshot ready at all times. No, I'm committing to the bit. I'm committing to the bit. Hold on, let me go get it. I know it's on my Twitter bookmarks. Is it not on my Twitter bookmarks? No, the bit! The bit! The bit! No! They privated? No, the bit! Okay, someone screenshotted it. Someone screenshotted it on Reddit. Okay. Phoenix.
It's me. Believe in yourself.
There's no way she killed anybody! You gotta save her! Please, I'm begging you! Sasha.
Sasha Fierce. What am I doing, doubting my client like this? This is the time to be strong!
I believe in Orla, and I'm ready to fight for our clients! I'll take everybody in this courtroom if I have to!
Don't you worry, Sasha. We won't give up on Orla. We'll defend her until the very end.
Thank you! Thank you, both of you! We are Orla's lawyers.
Who else but us can save her? We can't give up on her now!
For an instant there, you were afraid of the orca, weren't you, Naruhodo-dono? When you saw the photograph of the victim from a year ago, you turned paler than me.
He saw right through me.
It's obvious you have neither the guts nor the determination to defend the orca.
It's true that Orla can't speak, and I don't know her thoughts. But there's a certain someone who believes in Orla with all of her heart. I respect the trust she has in Orla, so I'm willing to believe in her too.
And what do you know about orcas? Nothing. That's what. So allow me to fill you in. Do you have any idea why orcas are also called
Of the killer!
whales? Because they are cunning and merciless predators that hunt and kill even true whales.
So,
Of the killer!
whales really are!
Killer!
What terrifying creatures indeed!
I can't bear to hear any more of such rubbish as trusting as a killer. Can you, your boldness?
No matter what you say, I will continue to believe. I don't give up that easily, you know?
Dullard, you don't know when to give up, do you? Very well. I shall give you a chance to prove just how determined you are. Witness, spare no quarter, and lay the full truth on them.
But of course! That is what I do, after all. Whales are like crazy smart. Whales have learned to attack yachts, but never attack small boats. Girl, they're a fish. Yeah, and if they were in the girly pop walk, you'd be fighting for them too, so... Hi, gay.
Prosecutor Blackwell, what will you have the witness testify about?
Make sure to redeem your login bonus.
I shall have her testify about what she saw and what she heard.
What she heard?
Very well. Mr. Plume, please tell the court what you saw and what you heard.
Hi, Haru, welcome in. You're daring right I'll be fighting for that fish.
Of the killer!
Whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. Whales are allies of the working class? Oh my god. As I approached the pool,
Of the killer!
Whale suddenly started singing. I was calm when I saw it start to headbutt. But when the pirate hat and the victim came floating up, I let out a scream! The scream that I scrumped!
So the orca displayed the same behavior as during the incident a year ago.
That's right. Those weren't just simple cries. It was singing. As I approached the pool, the
Of the killer!
whale suddenly started singing. It kept headbutting while it sang, I just want to be part of your symphony. That's right. It was singing the same song that was singing in the TikTok back then when TikTok was still active. It was singing while it was headbutting. Oh, it was so perfectly horrible. I've actually never heard the full song of that because I don't use TikTok that much. I don't see a single obvious inconsistency with this testimony. It's clear I won't be able to take apart her statements with evidence alone. Mr. Wright, now would be a good time for me to put my skills to work. It's time to show what analytical psychology can really do. You seem pretty confident. The music video is so sad. Wait, why? Let me guess. You noticed the contradiction between the testimony and her emotions.
You bet I did! And once we expose it, we just might be able to crack her. No, scratch that. Make it, we'll definitely be able to.
And let's give your knowledge of analytical psychology a try.
You got it, boss. A complete analysis of Mr. Plume's heart coming right up.
I can't just tell you. You need to watch. Okay.
Got it!
Mr. Plume, Orla really frightened you with the headbutting, didn't she?
Don't be absurd! I certainly was not frightened by the likes of any...
The killer!
Whale!
It must have been something else that scared her then, boss.
However, I do remember being very afraid for some reason while it was doing that.
Sounds like maybe you saw something we haven't discussed yet. Take your time and try to remember what it was. What did you see?
This is practically turning into a counseling session.
Saw a care package.
All right, everyone, let's go ahead and stand up from our seats.
We're gonna go ahead and twist our bodies to the left. Twist our bodies to the right. We're gonna stretch our arms straight up to the sky. Oh. Let's roll out that right shoulder. Roll out that left shoulder. Very slowly, very gently. Let's roll out that neck.
Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Let's go ahead and drink some water. Thank you for taking care of me. No, that's wrong. A care package wouldn't scare anyone.
Oh! I remember now.
Noise level? The world ends with you?
Okay, good. Now if you could please tell the court what you saw.
I saw bright red blood.
Go the killer!
Whale's ramming caused the victim to bleed. There was a great cloud of blood. What? Yes, that's it. That's why I was so sure. That's when I knew that
Go the killer!
Whale had killed a person for a second time.
Well, that was a very compelling statement indeed. Looking at this again, there does appear to be something that could be a cloud of blood.
So her terror was a reaction to blood, was it? It would certainly explain what happened yesterday. Please take a look at this blood-stained coin.
Ah!
Hi, Conpeto.
Cease and desist at once. What kind of a man shows a lady blood?
Irk. She doesn't have to get so worked up.
I was badly injured during an interview once. Ever since then, I've been terrified of blood. The very sight of it dreadfully upsets my delicate sensibilities.
This is a bad turn. Mr. Bloom saw blood. Does that mean Orla really did attack the victim?
It would appear that orcas are even more vicious than I am.
This guy thinks he's like the diva.
So, how does it feel to be thoroughly rammed by your own cross-examination? Naruhodo.
What do we do now, boss?
That testimony was not at all what I expected to hear. Seeing blood and seeing an orca attack are like two different things. Yeah, have you not seen a Girly Pop Block episode? That's a real bloodbath.
Wait a minute. There's still some discord left in Mr. Plume's heart.
What? You mean there's more?
Yes, but there's no telling what it is. It could be something even more damaging.
Is there even anything left on our case to damage? Whatever it is, we have to face it head on. Athena, you believe in Orla, right? If so, there's no reason for us to shy away from the truth.
Yeah, you're right.
I know we can handle the truth, whatever it is. So let's delve a little deeper. Ooh, hold on. My sister just DM'd me. There's a Pop Mart drop for Labubu tonight. Select your store for pickup. Glendale. The monsters. What if I just bought 3 Labubus like right now? Oh, I can't. Wait. What if I just bought 3 Labubus like right now? I mean, I don't need them, but like... No, I need Fallen Wild. I need Fallen Wild. I need Fallen Wild. I need Fallen Wild. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get Fallen Wild. Ooh, no, I don't need a big Labubu doll. I just need Fallen Wild. No good financial decisions to be found here. Labubu's life. Listen, you guys paid for my Labubu. We had more subs this past month, so I ended up having extra money on top of paying my internet bill. So you guys are the ones paying for my Labubu. Okay, okay. I need someone to remind me to place my pre-order pickup at 6 if I keep on streaming and I miss it. Do I want a doll though? Do I want like a big doll? No, I don't need the doll. I just need the bag charm. Just the bag charm. Just the bag charm. Set your timer's competition is fierce. Oh my god. If you can you also try to order 1, 2, please? I'm gonna fight. It's so funny that my sister's addicted to Labubus now. Okay. I don't need any more blind boxes. I just want Fallen Wild, and then I'm good. For now. Labubu. I know I can handle the truth, whatever it is, so let's delve a little deeper.
You got it, boss!
Hi, Twisted. Welcome in. Huh? Her fear appears to lessen here at this statement. Mr. Plume, weren't you afraid when you saw the victim with blood coming out of him?
My, that's a very good question. I was shaken after witnessing a murder, yes, but then the blood seemed to disappear.
Disappear? And why do you suppose that was?
Simple. It was because of the pirate hat.
Oh no. That's so funny. My sister's trying to collect them all now. This is crazy.
After
Of the killer!
Whale put the hat on, the cloud of blood disappeared.
Objection!
And how exactly does that work?
How should I know? I'm just telling you what I remember, Blue Boy.
Wait a minute. From whom was this blood that Mr. Plume saw actually coming from? Maybe it was Orla's, right? Was Orla's? Not the Blue Boy.
Take that!
Consider this. Maybe the one who was bleeding wasn't the victim.
I beg your pardon? What kind of ridiculous nonsense is that? There was no one else in that pool besides the victim.
Oh, I wouldn't dare say there was no one else. It is an orca pool after all.
What? Then where's all this alleged injury on the defendant?
Not sure, but if simply wearing the pirate hat made the blood disappear, then the blood must have been coming from somewhere on Orla's head!
The orca's head. What are you prattling on about now?
Please think about it again, Mr. Plume. Think back to what you really saw. That is... The one who was bleeding was not the victim, but...
Of the killer!
Well... I remember now. There wasn't any blood coming from the victim after all. We did it! Analytical psychology got us what we needed from her.
That was a huge help, Athena. It was also pretty dicey for a while, though.
that is a surprise. The blood the witness saw was the defendant's, not the victim's.
That is correct. And since there was no blood coming from the victim, there's only one thing we can conclude. That what Miss DePlume witnessed was not the moment of the murder as she claims.
Objection! I thought you were unarmed, but it turns out you were concealing a sword all along.
Diane Wolf, thank you for following and joining the Konstellations. Welcome in.
Nevertheless, it is far too dull to cut the bone.
Meaning?
I grant that what the witness saw was not the victim's blood, but it proves nothing. After all, being rammed doesn't always result in a wound that bleeds, does it? Death from internal hemorrhaging is also quite a possibility.
He has a point there.
If you wish to challenge me to a duel, you will need a sharper blade than that, Naruhodo Dono. I demand evidence that proves the witness did not see the moment of the murder.
There must be something. Pink Phoenix. If I'm correct, then the victim's death occurred before. I mean, I don't get penalized for this, so. If the victim was already dead when Orla started her headbutting, then that would mean he died sometime before Mr. Plume was watching her. The events Mr. Plume witnessed took place at around 10:10 a.m. We must have something that can tell us about what happened before 10:10 a.m. Oh! Take that! Take that! Wait, what? Oh. Okay. It's at 7 a.m. Why'd you lie to me, game? Oh, the show? Take that! No. Am I just wrong? Is it not before but after? No. No. What happened before 10:10 a.m.? I just want to watch this again.
Captain Orla, ye made it just in time. We be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
The song slaps. Girl Phoenix, right? I'm not following you. I'm just watching the funny expressions. I'm watching his lips because I want them to kiss mine. How girly pop that Orca is, she couldn't kill anyone. Around 10:10 a.m. Shows the footage of the aquarium's 10 a.m. opening time. It was dropped by a penguin. Wait, am I on the wrong track? Was I not born this way? I thought it was the calendar, because it says meet up at 7 a.m. Meet the captain at the orca pool. Should I just use the security footage? Okay. You've only seen the footage from 10:09 to 10:10 a.m. Which means there's still footage going further back than we need to check. Your Honor, I request that all of the security footage be played for the court.
All of the footage?
Mr. Plume witnessed the cloud of blood at around 10:10 a.m. But I believe the victim was already dead by that time.
So your assertion is that the murder took place before Mr. Plume arrived?
Exactly. The security cam footage starts at 10 a.m. when the aquarium opened. And I believe there's a vital evidence to the 10 minutes before.
You are quite the gambling man, Naruhodo Dono. Are you honestly willing to risk everything on these mere 10 minutes?
I've bet on slimmer chances before, but when he puts it that way...
Hold it!
My boss is no coward, Prosecutor Blackwell, so I suggest you get ready to eat humble pie.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. I can't back down now.
Well, if the defense is that confident in its importance. Prosecutor Blackwell, the security footage. Fulbright. Roger! I'll have the rest of the security footage right here.
I completely forgot he was here.
Very well. Please play it for the court.
Please, please have something for me.
This is what it looked like at 10:10 a.m. The witness can be seen here. All right, I'll just back the footage up to the beginning now. It seems Mr. Plume hasn't arrived yet at this point.
Now to see if I can find something before this point in time. Is that it?
Yup, that's all the footage there is. Well, Mr. Wright, did you see what you were looking for?
We got nothing.
Well, Naruhodo Dono? Were those 10 minutes you placed your bet on? Did you see anything of significance?
Did I see anything important? Better think about this carefully. In the footage we see! Okay, I was too ahead. I was doing the Kiro thing. I know what it is, but the game doesn't want me to be there yet. We can see nothing of importance in that footage.
Just as I thought. You're right about that. That section was completely meaningless. It doesn't show a thing. That's why I didn't submit it as evidence.
Objection!
No, it's just the opposite.
What do you mean by that?
This 10 minutes of footage, something important that should be there isn't there! Detective Fulbright, this footage should have been submitted as evidence.
What? Are you questioning the way I carry out my duty to justice? Mr. Wright, explain yourself, please. What is this important thing that you say should be in the footage but isn't?
Should be in the footage but isn't? Oh, his body?
Take that!
The important thing we should see in the footage is the victim himself, Jack Shipley. I don't know about you, but I didn't see him get in the pool in that footage.
Oh! That's right!
If the victim is not shown entering the pool in this footage, it means that he must have been there by the Skull Rock during those 10 minutes. But no human being can hold their breath underwater for that long.
Wait a minute. Are you saying?
When the security camera started up at 10 a.m., the victim was already dead!
What?
She should have been in the gym challenge, but she wasn't even allowed to flop or pop in the maxi challenge.
Order! Order in the court!
What's a maxi challenge? Is that a RuPaul's Drag Race thing?
If that's the case, then when was the victim murdered?
I don't know, Your Honor, but now, no, it had to have been sometime before 10 a.m. Therefore, this footage can no longer be called decisive evidence against my client.
There's no one else who could have killed the victim.
Not necessarily. The defense believes that the true culprit may have been human. And we have evidence to back up our theory as well. It means main challenge? Oh, is that how it is? Is there like a main challenge that everyone has to do every week and that's what they get judged on?
Do you now? I would be very interested in seeing this evidence.
The defense's trump card. That thing we found during our investigation yesterday. I wouldn't go so far as to call it decisive, but now's the time to play it.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Please submit your evidence. What evidence shows that the crime may have been committed by a human?
It's different every week. Oh.
Take that!
Take that! What's this? A coin?
Yes, a fake coin used in the aquarium's pirate show. We found it beside the pool. This coin is quite possibly the real murder weapon.
This tiny little coin is the murder weapon? Mr. Wright, if this is another one of your bluffs. As they say, the bolder the presentation, the less confident the solicitor.
This is no bluff, and this isn't the only coin. There are 300 of these coins in all, weighing a total of about 7 pounds. This one just happens to have blood on it.
Did you have the blood analyzed to see whose it is?
Not yet. But there were coins scattered all around the body, and the victim had a head wound. Taking these things into account, I believe it has to be the victim's blood. So to put it together, we have about 7 pounds of coins by the side of the pool. One of them with a blood stain on it. I think the answer is pretty clear here. Your Honor! The defense proposes that the victim was killed beside the pool!
The side of the pool? But if the murder took place there, it would be difficult to say the orca did it.
I realize you're trying to defend your client, but that theory is preposterous! How could 300 coins possibly be made to hit someone all at once?
It'd be pretty easy if they were in a bag or something of that nature. Blue Moss, welcome in. Hiya, hey, hey. Congratulations on redeeming your first login bonus.
And so where's this bag the coins were in?
Unfortunately, Your Honor, we recovered nothing of the sort from the scene. It's possible that the culprit took it with them.
They took it?
The true culprit used the coins as a blunt instrument to commit murder. Then they threw the body into the pool before the security camera started up. And then they left, taking the bag the coins were in with them. He got rid of the evidence that points to a human culprit to pin the blame on Orla!
That was brilliant, Mr. Wright! You found a way to introduce the possibility of a human perpetrator!
Yeah, somehow. Let's hope my luck holds out. Wonder why Prosecutor Blackwell hasn't said anything.
The possibility of a perpetrator other than the defendant has now been suggested. But if we hold this possibility to be true, then what did Mr. Plume witness?
That's right! I saw the killer whale attack the victim! Just like it did a year ago, singing a song!
I guess there's still that. Even with somebody else as the culprit, Orla's behavior seems pretty bizarre. I wonder why she was doing the same thing she did a year ago.
But is it really that bizarre?
What do you mean?
To explain the inexplicable, all we have to do is turn around our thinking.
Turn our thinking around, huh? Sounds pretty good to me.
Time to give the old turn my thinking around method a try. Instead of trying to figure out why Orla did the same thing she did a year ago, I should consider the results that were produced by her behavior this time around. Orla sang a song, did some headbutts, and bit the victim. If the real culprit wanted to shift the suspicion onto Orla, they would have needed to give a reason to think that Orla did it in the first place.
Mr. Wright, as her lawyer, how do you explain your client's actions?
I believe we should think of it in this way, Your Honor. What kind of effect did Orla's actions have on the case?
Very well. Why don't you explain it to the court? How did the defendant's actions affect the case?
Wait. They thought that Orla was skaying, but she was slaying? Oh, to create a witness, to make someone draw attention. Mr. Plume focused her attention on the orca pool because she heard the song. The orca's act of singing created a witness.
Created a witness?
Hi, May. Welcome in. Make sure to redeem your daily login bonus. Slaying, not staying. Isn't it possible that fabricating a witness was the real culprit's true intention? Daily bonus, go redeem your hiya hey hey. After all, Mr. Plume witnessed two things. She saw Orla headbutt something over and over, and she saw the orca bite the victim. Those two actions of Orla's might have been the real culprit's plot to make the witness think the orca was killing the victim!
Are you saying that the defendant was being manipulated by the true perpetrator?
Exactly, and that would explain Orla's actions perfectly.
But the defendant is an orca. Is it even possible to manipulate her?
Yes, there is a way to manipulate orca's behavior. With this!
Take that! Is this a whistle?
Yes, Your Honor. Trainers at the aquarium use whistles to command orders to Orla. But in truth, anyone can do it, provided they know the right signals.
That must be how they got Orla to do tricks for their pirate shows.
The true culprit hid the body in a spot that couldn't be seen from the visitor's corridor. Then, when Mr. Plume appeared, they gave Orla the commands. In other words, Orla was manipulated by the culprit to perform a series of tricks. What? And as for you, Mr. Plume, you were manipulated by the true culprit to play part of the witness. Okay, so it was the rapper then.
Norma de Plume, was set up? Norma de Plume, writer extraordinaire, was used? No!
Mr. Plume, please do something about your attire!
That was one wardrobe malfunction I did not want to see.
It would appear we need to shift our suspicion towards someone other than Orla. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have the bloodstain coin analyzed.
You waste your breath.
I guess even Prosecutor Blackwell can't refute the possibility of a human suspect.
Oh, you did it, boss! If the crime happened beside the pool, there's no way an orca could have done it!
Now, if only we could find the bag the coins were in.
In light of the new discovery, it would appear the orca couldn't have done it.
Exactly, Your Honor. If the blood on the coin proves that to be of the victim, we can unequivocally turn Orla's accusation.
Objection!
Overturn the defendant's accusation. I think not.
Ah! My hair!
Yesterday, a new inmate was brought into the prison. He said, "The moment you relax is when you're most vulnerable."
Hi, Neko. Welcome in.
And what did this man go for?
He is merely a sneaky thief who enjoys a spot of fishing now and then. But Naruhodo-dono here would be easier to hook than any fish.
That hawk sure does love the judge's head.
What's this? A coin from before and some sort of bag?
A bag? I don't think I'm gonna like this.
This is the coin bag the 300 coins were in. I believe you were looking for this.
How did you get that? Wait, actually, hold on. Let me switch over to the other screen really fast. Is it easier to read the game if I do this side of the screen?
I never said we didn't find it at the crime scene. The bag had blood on it, so naturally I had it sent to the crime lab.
Oh, okay. Okay, then. I can just do Ace Attorney in this side now, from now on. Yeah, I was like looking at OBS and I was like, my body's covering the text. And does the blood belong to the victim?
It does indeed, as does the blood on the coin.
I knew it! So the blood on the coin did belong to the victim!
The bag was open and the coins had all spilled out. But the bag alone wasn't proof enough to say that it was being used as the murder weapon. However, thanks to the defense and their coin, I'm more satisfied that it was.
Prosecutor Blackquill! Are you conceding that the true culprit committed to the murder with a bag of coins?
I shall concede that the victim was put into the pool after his death. However, even with the bag,
it does not change the fact that it was the orca that killed the victim.
What? How can you still suspect Orla? Hi, Hikaru. Welcome in.
you said that the true culprit manipulated Orla's behavior. But Orla isn't the kind of orca that would let someone control her.
If anything, Orla used the victim's behavior against him to murder him.
What? But...
Are you arguing that the orca manipulated a human being?
To prove it, I've summoned another witness.
Marlon Rhymes, take to the stand.
Marlon Rhymes is a witness?
Well, don't just stand there. State your name.
Girl, that's a fish?
I told you I didn't want to be a witness. I thought one witness would be quite enough to prove the defendant's guilt. But apparently, Naruhodo Dono won't be satisfied until every stone is turned.
Oh, son of a... All right, fine. I gotta talk, then let's get this over with. Mr. Rhymes doesn't seem like a willing witness. Hi, Ditsunel, welcome in. I wonder what Prosecutor Blackwell is going to have him testify about.
So could we have your name and occupation for the record, witness?
Ahoy! Yo! Yo! Yo ho ho! People of the law, chilling with my crew at the ship-shape, orcas, penguins, and the seascape, cleaning and feeding. There ain't no end, but them bratty kids' tours I shall transcend. Noob animal keeper from the house of rhymes. I'm the master keeper, Marlon with the rhymes.
Oh my! I'm afraid I couldn't understand a word you said. Is that
flip-flop music young people nowadays like?
He really just said,
so close, Your Honor. So close, and yet so far.
oh my god, I have to say, I'm so glad I started the girly pop lock on New Year's because I made the pop and flop videos. I made these on CapCut, and now we don't have access to CapCut anymore because of the TikTok ban.
Please proceed with your testimony, witness, without the flip-flop. Okay, fine. I don't want to do this, I tell ya. I feel like I'm selling Sasha out.
That's the killer. The man manipulating Orca.
At about 10 a.m., I was in the staff room. I heard a loud noise from the pool room, so I went to the door to look in. Couldn't see the captain or the Orca, but I saw a bunch of coins scattered around. The Orca knows there's a certain spot people stand to play volleyball with her. I think maybe she knocked down the stuff that was piled up there and hit the captain.
So that gives us a little more info about the area around the Orca pool. The flip-flop? The Nokia flip phone. The defendant made the stuff fall down?
How come every time we come around my London Bridge wanna go down like Londony?
Overturned crates and assorted props were scattered all over the pool room floor. There's no doubt that it was the Orca that caused the mess.
But could she really have done that from within the pool?
Labu, my Labu Bridge wanna go down like Labu.
As I said, the Orca is the only one that could have performed such a feat. The pool and its room were tidied the night before, including its various odds and ends. But when our rhyming Marlin took a look-see, over 400 pounds of props had fallen. To move it all in one go would challenge even the brawny prisoner in the cell next to mine.
What is he? The jail gossip?
So how did 400 pounds of items fall at once? Oh, I'll tell you how. The Orca put on the cloth that was underneath them. A weight that would be all but impossible for a human to move. Was child's play to an Orca. During a friendly game of volleyball, the defendant made the crates fall. And the bag of coins that was among the items fell on the victim's head and killed them. The Orca then toyed with the victim's body underwater, which is what Mr. Plume saw.
Objection!
But the witness only said he heard a loud noise. That doesn't automatically make it the sound of Orla's making the items fall. Also, why did you only look in on the pool room anyway, Mr. Rhymes?
That Orca sometimes makes a loud noise to summon her trainer.
But I'm still a newbie, so I don't have a security card to get into the pool room yet. So even if she tries to summon somebody, there isn't much I can do about it.
I see. So the witness couldn't enter the crime scene.
Objection!
If Mr. Rhymes couldn't enter the room, there's at least one thing he can't be sure about. His statement that the Orca was playing volleyball is purely speculation. Your Honor, the defense pleads not guilty by grounds that the defendant is cute. His defense is cute, or her defense is cute, yeah.
Silence!
Hi, Relix, welcome in.
Whether the Orca was actually playing volleyball or not is not the issue. Traces of the Orca's saliva were found on the cloth that were underneath the crates. The important point is that the Orca is the only one that could have moved the items.
I have to discredit that statement somehow. If I don't, it'd mean that Orla was the culprit, even if the victim died beside the pool. The man manipulating Orca. How goes the SeaWorld defense? You know, I've never been to SeaWorld, so I would never know. But it's been good. Hold it! Are you sure about the time you were in the staff room? What? Yes, I'm sure. I'm pretty good with time. I've never been late to work once. Are you sure about the time? There's something wrong with that statement. I better take another look through the court record. All right. Please continue with your testimony, Mr. Rhymes. Wait, are we just gonna get it right away? Is it time for the calendar now? Objection! Objection! You say you were in the staff room, but is that really true? Of course it's true. Why would I lie about a thing like that? Mr. Rhymes, have you ever seen this calendar before? Hey, that's... I see, you recognize it. Yeah, that's the rifle calendar. It's a big hit at the Shipshape Aquarium gift shop. Thank you for shopping at Shipshape. Mr. Rhymes, please refrain from scattering fish around the witness stand.
Not to worry, Your Baldness. Taka will have them cleaned up in no time.
I guess that bird comes in handy now and then.
All right, Mr. Wright. We've all seen your cute souvenir. Now, if you wouldn't mind...
No, Your Honor. This isn't my calendar. It was originally the witness's, but it came into possession of a certain young lady.
What?
My defendant is innocent on the grounds that they're trying to keep a diva down. He named his hawk Hawk. Well, he's a weeaboo, duh. Mr. Rhymes and this young lady first met each other in the food prep room. After a mishap, calendars got switched around. They ran into each other at about 10 a.m. in the food prep room. So clearly, the witness was not in the staff room. In other words, there was no way he could have heard the noise in the pool room upstairs. Take care, May. Enjoy your bed.
What's this? This is the first time I'm hearing about the calendar.
Kieran 97 Lababu Kieran 97 Labubu Kieran 97 Lababu Kieran 97 Labubu.
Kieran 97 Lababu Kieran 97 Labubu. Aru, thank you so much for 23 months of the Superstar Sub Club. One more month until 2 years. Woohoo! Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by, Labubu. That's because Mr. Rhymes and Pearls were keeping it a secret.
You lied to me? This transgression will not go unpunished. So, Mr. Rhymes, you didn't hear the noise of the equipment falling after all, did you?
Aru, make sure you redeem your Hiya Hey Hey so that you can start your login bonus.
Okay, I admit it. I didn't hear the noise in the Orca pool room myself.
Why did that scream sound like... I used to have it on my soundboard. I don't have it anymore. It was so good. Oh, I do. I have it. There you go. I was like, there's no way I would not keep that in my soundboard. Yeah.
Who told you about it?
It was... Unless you tell the truth, Mr. Rhymes, I can't save Orla. I'm sure you know how sad that would make Miss Buckler.
heard about it from Sasha.
What? From Miss Buckler?
But that doesn't make any sense!
What is going on here?
Now it's the trainer's own words that drive the orca into a corner. How do you like being bitten by your own clients, Naruhodo-dono?
I certainly didn't see this coming.
Perfect timing. There was something I wanted to ask Miss Buckler about the orca. The prosecution calls the trainer, Miss Sasha Buckler, to the stand.
Yes, I would suspect it'd be a good idea to hear what the orca's trainer has to say. I don't know what Sasha's gonna say, but I'll just have to meet it head on, whatever it is. We will take a 20-minute recess while the witness is summoned. To be continued. All right, we got another cross-examination coming up. Can someone that has played this case, can you guys remind me, is this all just done in one day, or is there going to be another investigation and then a court case? I don't know how long these are supposed to be, so. And I don't want to look too much into the timeline of it because I don't want to get spoiled. Okay. So the wiki says that there is an investigation day 1, trial day 1, investigation day 2, trial day 2. Okay. Continue on to the next chapter. Yeah. July 21st, 10:39 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby, number 3. Before we go on, let's go ahead and take a quick break so that we can go use the bathroom, go get some snackies, go do what you gotta do. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, guys? BRB. All right, we are back.
Oh my god, Hero Style, hi! You're my best friend.
July 21st, 10:39 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby, number 3.
Mr. Wright, are you going to cross-examine Sasha?
I guess I'll have to ask her about the noise from the stuff falling down. Mr. Wright. Mr. Rhymes, why did you lie? I didn't want to have Sasha appear in court. I thought if anybody had to testify, I should be the one to do it for her.
But why would you go through all those lengths?
Did you see the entry for the 20th on that calendar? Note about meeting the captain at the Orca pool? Yeah, I found that calendar in the nap room. I think it's probably Sasha's.
What? Then that means...
I guess it does look more like a women's calendar than a man. Phoenix, Phoenix, Phoenix. You take that back right now. Guys can have cute stationery. That's literally today's check-in question. I didn't want suspicion to fall on Sasha. Mr. Wright, I gotta go back to the aquarium to look after the orca in Sasha's place. I'll be rooting for you on the other end of that TV phone. Please take care of Sasha.
Okay, we can't let Prosecutor Blackwell get the best of us. Time to refocus.
You're right. After all, we're the only ones who can save Orla.
Not Phoenix stereotyping people. No!
Hi. July 21st, 11:02 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 4.
The court will now reconvene.
What was the check-in question? You can always check it whenever you want by exclamation point check-in, all one word. Today's check-in question is, what are your favorite cute aesthetic characters, artists, or themes? So I was talking about how for the 365 challenge, I've been doing post-it notes with cute little stickers that I collect now. And here's like a Keropi sticker that I have. So I was asking what characters or sticker artists that you guys like, so that I can try to find some stationery to add them to the daily, gratitude post-its. Hello Kitty? Yeah, I have Sanrio as a whole written down. I think I'm gonna try finding like one of those Amazon listings that have like 100 different Sanrio stickers. But if you guys also know any artists that also specialize in making cute stickers and stationery, let me know too.
The court will now reconvene. Prosecutor Blackwell, please call the witness to the stand.
Let's go. I mean, she's also Sanrio. They're all Sanrio.
Again, you waste your breath.
Me name be Sasha, and I be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. I come to rescue me bucko from the false charges put on her by Dread Pirate Nostache.
Nostache?
I guess no stash refers to Prosecutor Blackwell this time.
Well, it can't be the judge. He has a mustache and a full beard. Now then, Captain Judge, shall we begin the Pirate's Court?
Captain Judge? I rather like that. Makes me feel like a salty old sea dog.
Unseen. How was that for a self-intro?
The court is not a show. State your full name and occupation.
I'm Sasha Buckler. I work at Shipshape Aquarium.
I perform in our Swashbuckler Spectacular pirate show alongside Orla as her trainer.
Well, you seem like a completely different person now.
You really think so? Thanks. I was in my pirate show persona just then. Bleh. Prosecutor Blackquill said that I could introduce myself in any way that I like.
I'd bet shmoney that he didn't think you were gonna go do it like that. And what will this witness testify about? The Orca manipulated the victim into playing volleyball and then knocked the items down. The witness will report about hearing the noise that caused the victim's death.
Now wait just a minute. Orla uses the ball to break props sometimes, sure. She even spiked the ball at the giant octopus's leg yesterday when I was cleaning.
So Orla was the one who broke that leg, huh?
But she couldn't have knocked down that huge stack of equipment with her little ball.
I thought you were paying attention to the trial over the telecast. But you apparently know nothing of what we had been discussing. The Orca knocked down the equipment by pulling on the cloth that was underneath it. No one said anything about the Orca knocking it down with a ball.
What? Is that what we're talking about? He came in here to give Prosecutor Nostache a good keel hauling. But I'm the one getting the cat o' nine tails. Oof, he's as vicious as a tiger shark. Miss Buckler, just focus on your testimony and you'll be all right. Don't worry, we'll take care of that tiger shark for you.
Why does she have that as an animation?
Thank you, Athena. Okay, I can do this. My testimony will be phenomenal.
All right then, Miss Buckler. Please proceed with your testimony.
Hearing the noise. I admit I heard Orla summoning me with a loud noise. But the aquarium guest's scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent.
Aren't tiger sharks literally not... I don't know anything about sea animals.
I talked to Norma de Plume first and then went to the pool room with the security guard. The equipment was everywhere, and the captain was lying in the middle of it all.
Her story doesn't seem to be much different from Marlon Rhymes' testimony.
Or does it? The circumstances are all different. The actual order of Orla's actions depend on the order the witness heard the two noises. If she heard the scream first, then the prosecution's claims don't stand up.
Objection! Unfortunately for you, she doesn't remember the order of what she heard.
She doesn't? They are just not related to humans. Oh, okay. Hey, Kieran, OMG, it's this case. Definitely one of my favorites, even if it's just a side story. People really like this case. Make sure to also redeem your daily login bonus, Sai. Redeem your hiya hey hey. I was distracted at the time, so I don't really recall which one I heard first. I was lost in thought until the guard brought me back to myself. Sorry, I'm no help.
As long as the order remains unclear, I shall not alter the prosecution's claims. After killing the victim with a bag of coins, the orca toyed with the body in the water.
You are the ocean's gray waves, destined to seek light. Oh, no, wait, let's pull the video again. Let's pull the video.
Captain Orla! He made it just in time.
You are the ocean's great waves, destined to seek life beyond the shore, just out of reach. Yet the waters ever change, flowing like time. The path is yours to climb.
After killing the victim with the bag of coins, the orca toyed with the body in the water.
I have to turn things around here somehow. Unless I can prove the sound Sasha heard was not the sound of the victim's murder. Blackwell's claim that Orla pulled down the equipment to kill the victim will stand. If I want to save Orla, I have to find a contradiction, no matter how small.
Very well. A cross-examination, please, Mr. Wright.
Hearing the noise. What came after what? Hold it! What made you think Orla was summoning you? Orla knows the sound of her cries doesn't carry far enough. So sometimes she summons people by making a loud noise. That Orla's smarter than the average whale, I tell you.
Paka would not be bested in a battle of wits.
Hold it!
Wait a minute! Which is the smartest one of all?
Mirror, mirror on
The wall. Who's the smartest one of all? Widget.
I guess the TikTok TTS
Didn't have like a filter to it, but still. Am I expected to enter Trucy into this my kid is better than yours-a-palooza? Did you heed the summons of this very intelligent Orla immediately? I couldn't right away, although I was concerned about her, of course. Hold it! You heard Mr. Plume scream? That's right. I heard her through the walkie-talkie of a guard making his rounds. Ah! I can still hear it in my head. It was so loud I thought it was a sea lion. Mr. Plume sort of reminds me of a sea lion, actually.
I know, right? Ooh, I should call her Sea Lion Lady from how she likes it.
Guess Athena is still upset about being called Yellow Girl.
What did you do after hearing the visitor scream?
Hold it! You and the security guard headed to the Orca pool room? Yeah, apparently that obnoxious rider lady said she didn't trust me by myself. That's why after talking to her, the guard and I went to the pool room together. Why be the wench so suspicious? Arr! I demand a swordfish duel! That's what I felt like saying to her anyway.
I'm afraid I don't get it.
That was a line from the show when Orla and Sasha quarrel with each other. Didn't you do your swashbuckler spectacular homework, Your Honor?
Why am I getting scolded here, Mr. Wright?
Why am I getting scolded here, Your Honor? Miss Buckler, please tell me what happened after you headed to the pool room. All right. When the guard and I got there, we saw that. The equipment was everywhere and... Oh, I read this already. Hold it! What do you mean you recall about the scene exactly? Oops. I don't remember much, to be honest. I was in total shock from seeing the captain like that. You asked me something If you ask me something specific, I might be able to remember though. Why is specific so hard to say? Specific questions, huh? Let's see. What should I ask her about? Could you tell me more about the things that were scattered about? They were equipment and props for the new show.
The new show?
Yeah, we were supposed to debut a brand new swashbuckler spectacular yesterday. Have you ever heard of, Reach for my hand? I don't know the lyrics. Oh my god, what's the Three Houses song called? Edge of Dawn. Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay. We already defeated the giant octopus in No Stash after all. We were gonna have a new nemesis, Red Stash. He's on the flyer. Bleh. Oh, that's the flyer Rifle was distributing. Who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock? Ooh, I wish it could be me. Leave it to you, Athena, to know all about it. Orla's even got some new tricks for the new show.
So all the stuff that fell down was for the new show, is that it?
That's right. A bunch of props and crates and other equipment stacked up.
Your Honor, for the record, I'd like that information added to the witness's testimony. Very well, Miss Buckler. Please append what you just said to your testimony.
Sure thing. I think this is it then.
Objection!
Oh. Why are we saying the witness is lying? The witness is our friend. Wait, this was in the pool.
Objection!
What? Friends lie. I would never lie to my best friends like that. Lie for? I don't think I'd ever have to lie for my friends. My friends are honest people.
Objection!
Your Honor, what is your opinion on her statement?
I don't know.
Cool? Is it the other one then? Hold on.
Hold it!
Oh, okay. The props for the new show. What kind of things were they? A blow-up dolphin, an anchor, Red Stash's costume, the bag of coins, stuff like that. The captain was wearing his usual costume, and the new props were all there. Wait a minute. Something about that doesn't seem right. If our best friend is lying in court, we have to correct them for their sake. Can't let a diva embarrass herself like that. It's true, it's true. Your Honor, take this! Loads of previous save! I lie to all my friends, but I make sure to tell them different lies so that when one of them lies gets back to me, I know who the snitch was. I'm glad you added that JK, obviously, because don't do that. If you're reading that, don't do that. Wait a minute. Objection! Something about that doesn't seem right. Is there a problem with Sasha's testimony? You say the captain was wearing his usual costume, but is that completely accurate? Come on, Phoenix! What are you nitpicking my testimony for? If we look at the body, we see that there's a discrepancy between that and your statement. You stated that the victim was wearing his usual costume, but you'll notice that the victim was wearing a red scarf around his neck. I imagine that red scarf is part of his costume for the new pirate show. Oh, you're right. It's written right here in the flyer for the new show. Featuring the dashing red stash with the fluttering red scarf. Although I have to say, it just looks like a red scarf was added to his old costume. Yeah, well, the captain was never one to spend too much money on costumes. But, you know, the captain wasn't wearing that red scarf. But in this photo, I believe I see a red scarf. Yeah, but it's not wrapped around his neck. It's just draped on the top of his neck. That red scarf was packed away with the rest of the new show's equipment. Must have fallen on top of the captain when the equipment fell down. Oh, I see.
Looks like your discrepancy wasn't really a discrepancy after all.
So the scarf doesn't have anything to do with the case. There's something about the timing of the stuff falling that bothers me. Hi, Luke. Welcome in. The kissing appointment's going well, as you can see. We are kissing right now. Hold on. The timing of the stuff falling. The timing. Maybe my theory's been wrong from the beginning. The screenshot, it's true. But the videos still work. Maybe the bag of coins isn't the murder weapon. I found a new workaround.
And so your last cross-examination ends in failure as well. You should know that such a feeble slash will never hurt me. As I said, the orca made the equipment fall and then toured with the body in the water.
Objection!
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but based on the circumstances at the scene, the defendant couldn't have dragged the body into the water after the equipment fell. What's the difference between a screenshot and a single frame video? One will still get compressed even harder to hell on Blue Sky.
And why, pray tell, is that?
Oh, I'll tell you, all right. If my theory's been all wrong, then I'll just have to fix it.
Yes, Mr. Wright. Please do tell the court. What indicates the body was not dragged into the water after the items fell?
Take that! Please focus on this point! There's blood there! Did I not aim right? Come on, game. Don't be like that.
Take that!
What? Okay. Okay. Making me use my brain. Boo. A scarf could possibly be a murder weapon if you've ever been so slightly choked by one. It's true.
Take that!
This red scarf fell at the same time as the bag of coins. But if the body was dragged into the pool after the bag of coins fell, then the red scarf wouldn't still be on top of the body.
What?
In other words, the victim was already dead when the equipment came crashing down. Therefore, the bag of coins that fell with the red scarf was not the murder weapon. I feel like the reason why we don't get new Ace Attorney games is because Shu Takumi just has to think of the most ridiculous loopholes for people to discover as a discrepancy.
Silence!
And organizing a set of like 6 of them is crazy.
But it was the defense who claimed the bag of coins was the murder weapon to begin with.
Well, yes, that's true.
You intend to abandon your original argument.
After hearing the testimony, I realized my theory about the murder weapon was wrong. Please recall the facts that we've learned so far. It's a fact that what Orla bit was the victim's dead body. After all, when we saw the victim on the security footage, he was already dead. But then Orla carried the victim's body to the side of the pool and knocked down the equipment for the new pirate show that was piled up there. Maybe Orla was trying to alert the humans to the victim's condition. If Orla knocked the items down on the victim after he was already dead, then it means the defendant didn't kill the victim with those items!
But that's preposterous!
Even still, your argument is lacking. If neither the orca's headbutting, nor the bag of coins, were the manner of death, then how do you propose the victim was killed?
A very good point. If the defense is now abandoning its original theory, then we would need a new theory as to what the murder weapon was.
All right. I doubt I have no clue would go over well. All right, let's go over what we still need to find out about the victim's body. We don't know how big and beefy his pecs are. I mean, also how he died and why his body was at the bottom of the pool. I wonder if there's something that would explain both of those things at once. How does a victim's body sink to the bottom of the pool? On a diagram, it's easy enough to move the body to the bottom of the pool. But in real life, the water would just cease to cause the body to float. Right. Hold on. Water? Okay, then what if we flip that around? What if there was no water? Then the body would go right down in an instant. So could the real manner of death be? Thanks for the great hint, Athena. What? I helped you, and I didn't even know it? Your Honor, I think we know the real manner of the victim's death. Looking at the news in the Ace Attorney universe must be crazy. I mean, I feel like if there's something like this every single day, then like, is it really special? Wait. Oh my god, Medi just sent me something hilarious. Hold on, I need to see this. No! Not 7-Eleven selling LaFood. Guys, la-foo-foo break, la-boo-boo break, la-boo-boo break, la-boo-boo break. Look. Look. I just bought this at 7-Eleven, my first one. I don't think it's supposed to look like this. LOL! One of the comments says, why does it look like a sponge? Throw it in some water. Maybe it'll grow into a normal Labubu, like those 90s sponge toys. That's exactly what I thought it looked like too. Chia Pet Labubu! Oh my god. Someone just said, this is the Have a Shit series. No! It's Labubu's evil twin, Balulu. Balegda.
I think won't do, Mr. Wright. I expect a clean answer.
This is real life, girl. They were trying to say Orca intentionally and maliciously killed a man. What do you mean real life? I love how Gay is like the only one that is like on track with the case.
Now then, what was the real manner of Jack Shipley's death?
Jack? Raiden? Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? What's the manner of death that moved the victim to the bottom of the pool in an instant? We believe the victim drowned, Your Honor.
Silence!
Oh, wait, no, wait. Never mind, I lied. He did fall. Please take a look at this diagram of the Orca pool. If there was no water in this pool, then it would be very easy to move the victim's body to the bottom of the pool.
He would drop straight down. Oh my! Could that be the true manner of death?
The Orca pool is about 65 feet deep. Holy crap! If the victim were to go from the top of the pool to the bottom when there was no water, then he would, without question, have fallen to his death!
Death from a fall? That's your answer.
It all makes perfect sense. If he fell, then that would explain the signs of blunt force trauma all over the body, too.
The culprit pushed the victim into the pool when there was no water in it. After doing something to keep the body from floating up, they filled the pool with water. The pool water washed away any signs of blood, so no one would realize that he fell!
Surprisingly, that actually makes sense. Order! Order in the court! I'm just as surprised as you are, but I must have order. If falling was the manner of death, then does that mean the defendant's behavior was the result of being manipulated by the true culprit, as the defense claimed?
Yes, it would have to be. All that needs to be explained now is how the real culprit commanded Orla! Miss Buckler, is there a way to instruct Orla to bite someone?
What? What kind of trick would that be? Of course not.
Then could you tell us about the tricks Orla does know? Well, there's jumping, dancing, and playing volleyball. And she can spin, do the rock and roll trick, and sing the swashbuckler spectacular song. I'm 99% sure just from this case alone, the Ace Attorney universe is a personal hell for Phoenix Wright where he's forced to fight for increasingly ridiculous defendants. Taka! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, gamers. Hiya, hey, hey. If you guys are new here, it's nice to meet you all. My name is Kieran. I am a magical boy idol VTuber, as well as a queer Filipino-American voice actor for animation, anime, and video games. How was your stream? What were you guys up to today? Let's give you a little shout out. You guys are playing Honkai Star Rail? Hell yeah! I hope you guys had a great time. If you guys want to hang out, we're playing some Ace Attorney. But if you need to go, don't let me hold you up. Go treat yourself right. Drink some water. Give yourself a nice stretchy. Don't forget to take your meds if you need to. Otherwise, welcome in. And I'll save my game as soon as we switch back. But thank you guys for stopping by. The new update is very amazing. How's your Ace Attorney stream? Did you get people to dispute? We are like at the climax of the first day of the trial. I haven't checked out Amphorius. I want to say Amphoros or Amorphous, but it's Amphorius, right? I haven't checked it out yet. But yeah, thank you for the raid. These sound like pretty nice tricks, but I doubt they're related to this case. She's also practicing 2 new top secret tricks, but it's sorry fun. I gotta log in so that I can start saving for Kevin and my day again. There's the human rocket where she shoots somebody up in the air. And then there's the lifesaver trick where she brings a drowning person to the surface. Why is there a pirate cosplayer in this court? Well, I'll have you know that our client that we're defending is in fact Shamu the Orca. This will be an audiobook to me? Alright, good luck with your cleaning. Hey! One of those top secret tricks might have something to do with the case! Which of these 2 tricks sounds relevant to the case? So, in the lifesaver trick, Orla brings a drowning person to the surface, correct? You caught it! Orla's still learning how to hold someone gently in her mouth. So she sometimes bites into their clothes, but she never hurts a person's skin. She brings a drowning person to the surface? Then that must be it! And then...
Oh, the killer!
Whale swam up toward the surface with the victim in its mouth!
That matches up perfectly with what Mr. Bloom said in her testimony.
The real culprit must have used the lifesaver trick to manipulate Orla!
I still find this very hard to believe.
Then let's see it for ourselves. Let's have Orla show us her trick using a practice dummy.
As you wish.
The prosecution doesn't appear to have any objection. Spuckler, please proceed.
Okay, sure. I'll show you Orla's phenomenal trick. Hey, Marlon, you ready over there? Okay, let me go.
Okay, let me just go get the practice dummy. There, it's in the pool. Ready and standing by, Sasha. Here it goes.
Orla's secret new trick, the lifesaver. She was trying to save him. Yep.
The clothes got torn up a little, but the dummy doesn't have any new marks on it.
And there you have it, Orla's secret new trick.
Wow, that orca really is something.
A cute thing like that wouldn't hurt anybody.
Sounds like the gallery loved Orla's performance.
That was great. That awesome trick captured everybody's heart.
Oh, wonderful. I wish I could have seen more.
Looks like we silenced Prosecutor Blackquill.
Thank you, Orla and Miss Buckler. And thank you too, Mr. Rhymes. And so now you can clearly see how Orla was manipulated. The bottom of the orca pool needs to be examined immediately. We might still find some evidence of the victim falling to his death.
Prosecutor Blackquill, please have that taken care of at once. Excuse me, Prosecutor Blackquill, but I am requesting further investigation. Ah! Prosecutor Blackquill, you have the answer. You have to answer the nice judge politely. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. The thing that you asked for just came in. You couldn't be bothered to think of a less violent way to deliver it.
What did Prosecutor Blackquill ask for?
I've been waiting.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh, and what is that? An updated autopsy report.
What? Why did it have to come now?
During the recess, I ordered the body to be re-examined. Something started nagging at me during the course of the trial, you see.
Here. I take it you'd like me to read it. Very well. Cause of death thought to be from 65-foot fall.
Don't tell me. Autopsy report update.
But this is decisive evidence that substantiates Mr. Wright's theory.
What? It's something good for a change?
If the manner of death was falling into an empty pool, the orca can't be responsible. It seems Orla's complete innocence has been proven.
I suppose I can't deny that.
This is fantastic! You did it, Mr. Wright! Prosecutor Blackquill isn't even trying to refute it. Orla saved!
Yeah. Is it really safe to celebrate?
It would appear more investigation into this case is necessary.
Hi, Yasmin. Welcome in.
But first allow me to render my verdict. The court finds the defendant, Orla Shipley,
This is what a superstar looks like. You did it! Thank you so much, Phoenix! Thank you, Athena! Orla and Marlon, thank you too!
Congrats, Sasha. Time to celebrate. Go on, eat up.
Glad to see everybody so happy, and I'm absolutely thrilled about the verdict.
All right, everyone, to celebrate the not guilty verdict, let's go ahead and stand up from our seats. We're gonna go ahead and twist our bodies to the left. Twist our bodies to the right. Let's stretch our arms straight up to the sky. Let's roll out that right shoulder. Roll out that left shoulder. Very slowly, very gently. Let's roll out that neck. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Let's go ahead and drink some water. Yeah, everyone, we're gonna go get sushi tonight for dinner to celebrate, okay?
I'm glad to see everyone so happy, and I'm absolutely thrilled about the verdict.
Thank you. Naruhodo dono.
Huh? For what?
The drained pool. Thanks to you, the truth is finally clear. Fulbright. Arrest this woman. Certainly. Right away, Prosecutor Blackwell. Sasha Buckler, you are hereby under arrest for the murder of Jack Shipley.
What? What are you talking about? What reason could you possibly have?
Come now. You must have had some idea in the back of your dull little mind. The true culprit manipulated the Orca in order to have false charges brought upon her. And who is the only one with the ability to accomplish that? It can only be the Orca's trainer.
But I'm sure there's some other explanation.
Silence! I don't need any of your baseless counter-arguments. Have you forgotten? In order to enter the Orca pool room, a security card is necessary. A security card that only the victim and Sasha Buckler possessed. Miss Buckler is the only one who could have caused the victim to fall to his death.
Ah!
What?
No, I don't believe it. Miss Buckler was so upset by Mr. Shipley's death. She couldn't have done it.
Fulbright. We asked the security company yesterday to check their security card logs. Their reports just came in during the recess. The night before the incident, Sasha Buckler used her card to enter the Orca pool room. After all, not a single person entered the pool room. Not until the incident was discovered, when Miss Buckler and the guard ran in.
Objection! But no one would commit murder where their card usage was being recorded.
Apparently, the aquarium employees don't know that their card usage is tracked. What's more, Miss Buckler was seen arguing with the victim before the incident. So, Miss Trainer, what were you arguing about?
It was a private matter.
But it wasn't anything I would kill him over. That's ridiculous.
Miss Buckler is the only one who entered the room, and she knows how to command Orla. Besides, I thought her suspicious from the very beginning.
You suspected Miss Buckler from the start?
The Orca did tricks because someone commanded her to do so. Possibly someone with a heart so black as to make her own partner the murder weapon. The possibility the Orca killed the victim, a possibility a human manipulated the Orca. I looked into both.
So he suspected both Sasha and Orla all along.
My gratitude to you, after all. You were the one who drew out that information about the lifesaver trick. The Orca you saved was an unwitting victim. A victim made to look like the weapon that killed Jack Shipley.
No!
All right, come along then. Let's have a good long talk.
Wait, I didn't kill the captain. And I would never try to fame Orla. Why would I hurt the ones I love like that? Sasha! Phoenix! Athena! You gotta believe me! Sasha didn't kill him! I believe that with all my heart! There's gotta be something else that we can do! I feel the same way. Could I have done something differently? Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine things turning out like this.
It would appear that this case has taken on an entirely new aspect. But this trial is only concerned with a ruling on the defendant, Aura Shipley. So I'm afraid this concludes today's trial. Court is adjourned.
Day 2. Oh my god! This case did a GPL gag! You know what literally just happened? The game just did this. Objection! No, imagine. I switched over to Pokemon. No. Okay, so it is currently 1:36 p.m. And I still have some time today, and I honestly want to play some more Baldur's Gate. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take another break. I'm gonna go show the ending screen just so that for the VOD on YouTube, the VOD ends there. But then we're gonna switch over to Baldur's Gate, and then we'll play for a little bit because I had a lot of fun this week, and I kind of want to play some more. So we're gonna take a quick break. I don't want to start a new stream just because I don't want to start a new stream. So if you guys want to pretend someone's gonna be first, and you guys want to do your hiya hey hey redeems or whatever, then we can do that too. But anyways, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, guys? BRB. Pretend you hear bye bye, bye 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 bye, but we're not ending the stream. We're not ending the stream unless you're on YouTube and the stream is ending. Bye bye.